Hi there, friends. This is Chris with Chris's Trains and More. We finally made it to Stockyard Express. I've seen a lot of videos of the store and definitely wanted to make it. With it being in Ohio, it was only maybe about an hour and 15 minutes away from us. So, really excited to show you some of the new stuff that I found down there with me and my wife. My wife, of course, she's always out, helping shop, and hopefully we can get her out here to start helping me work with some of the scenery. She turned around and picked up this M&M's transfer dock, which this looks pretty cool. Made by Rail King. Can't wait to see this operate. I think we might end up doing a little bit more signage to it to make it a little bit more M&M, but we definitely like this. It's pretty cool. We ended up finding a Woodland Scenes Scully's Tavern, which I've seen videos of this, and this is something pretty neat. And of course, the Davenport department store, which I've also seen. I think these will be some nice pieces to turn around and go when we start doing the scenery on the layout. Sometimes trying to find this stuff's been kind of hard, so I'm trying to find the different buildings that I want now and stockpile them. That way when I'm ready, I already have them. I did end up getting the power supply for both buildings and the light hub. That way I can plug and play and try to make it easy, because we definitely like easy. I could not get over all the stuff that was in the store over there at Stockyard Express. I was really happy to see all that kind of stuff in there. It was amazing. I also found some power hub boards that he had. Same thing for any of the lighting of my other buildings or accessories, or for putting feeder wires on the tracks. These will definitely come in handy. Try to make things go a little bit faster. And a couple other things. My wife, she picked up this building. It said smoked turkey. I wasn't real big about that, but she says that she loves the picnic tables and everything on it, and she wants to turn around and turn this into an ice cream shop. So I'm all for that. So why not? It was a good price. Turned around and picked up a couple of Penn Central hopper cars, or cars. And of course, you can tell, we definitely like Penn Central, Conrail, Pennsylvania, New York Central. And speaking of the New York Central, we have one of these power meter cars. New York Central. We definitely like that one. And why not? We got another one. This one's a Halloween themed car. Definitely like that. Those two will go along with the one that I ended up getting from CW Trains. This is a K-line, and it's got the little electric guy on there. I think it's Ready Kilowatt, I think was his name. Not sure about that. I think that's what his name was. These are definitely some neat cars. I found this one at CW Trains, and the owners actually, after they had put it out on the shelf, they had bought this from a collection. Scott came over to turn around and pick it up the next day off the shelf, and he asked Brian what happened to it, and he said Chris bought it. So I want to thank those guys for letting me pick that up. I just figured I'd throw that in there, because now I got 3 voltmeter cars all together. Another one from Stockyard Express, Isley's Ham. We always buy that when we go into the deli. The kids have always loved it and everything, and we ran across this at Stockyard Express, and it was like, why not? When I showed my youngest this today, he got a big old smile on his face. And of course, we've got to have some MPC era. There's a center beam lumber car. A little bit, probably from the 90s. I think this would be probably about, I'd say about 95, 94-ish. And then we got a little bit more modern one to go along with that too. These are the first 2 lumber cars in my collection, at least center beam ones. So I was real happy to find those over at Stockyard. And then another MTH flat car. This has a GMC duck on it, amphibious vehicle, U.S. Army. This will definitely look good with the rest of my half tracks, my Sherman tanks, my Jeep cars, flat cars. I mean, that's going to be a great addition to those trains. Can't wait to get the layout finished and get all these out and be able to run the dickens out of them. And like I said, my wife, she likes to help out with scenery and stuff. So they had a really good selection of different trees and fruits. Here's some corn. Some different sets of people, telephone booths, fire hydrants, somebody barbecuing, lawn chairs. Figure those will look good to go along with these buildings. Set up little scenes next to them. And she had to have a taco truck. Ended up finding that in the case over there. So we got a food truck to put on the layout. I thought that was pretty cute. Definitely was really happy about all the stuff that they had at Stockyard. I will definitely go back. If you're familiar with the channel, to any of my subscribers, the picture on my home page is of the Canadian Pacific Holiday engine. Unfortunately, that was one of the reasons why I went to Stockyard. The lower lights on that train had stopped working. That's one of the reasons why you haven't seen it in any of my videos also. So I took that to them and they're looking at it, and hopefully we can get that fixed and get it back over here before Christmas. Not too sure what's wrong with it. Possibly, maybe it has a bad board, but I took it to the right place in order to get it fixed. So, as you can see, we haven't really made too much progress with the layout. We're gonna keep trying. We're definitely gonna, anytime we go to take a break, if we can go out and find a few things, we're definitely gonna do that. That way when we get to the point of being able to put buildings and scenery, we'll already have everything that we wanted to incorporate into the layout. Almost at camera, as one of the first pieces of the carnival or amusement park that we're gonna be looking for, I ended up finding this, and really happy to find this. We picked this up from trains.com, trains with a Z, as they always say. So my wife was really happy to find that. It works, no problems with it. And one other piece that's actually in the mail, it should have come today, but we didn't end up getting the delivery today, is the Lionel Ferris wheel. And that is new old stock, still in the box, it's never been run. Really happy to find that. We've actually been searching for that for probably almost a year. So I'm really thrilled with the fact that we found that. So, all kinds of good stuff we found today. Like I said, I can't say it enough. We will definitely be going back out there again. For one reason, I gotta go and pick up my train. And for two, I'm sure there's probably a couple of things that we overlooked in the store. They were great people, welcomed us. I mean, it was just amazing. From the street, looking at the building, it didn't look like it was all that much, but when you got inside, oh, unbelievable, all the trains that were in there. I felt like a kid in a candy store. I wish I could have taken them all home with me, but we all know we can't do that. All right, well, this is just a quick little update. Like I said, if you ever get a chance and you're in Ohio, you definitely want to go to Stockyard Express. And if you can't make it to the store, I would definitely try to turn around and check them out, maybe call them up, do an online order or something. Great set of people over there. All right, we're gonna close this video. I wanna say thank you to all my subscribers out there, all my friends and family that are watching. I appreciate all the thumbs up. If anybody's interested in any of the stuff that I got, any of the accessories, go ahead and comment down below, and if you'd like to see maybe another video, I would be glad to hook them up temporarily and we could see them run. So, as always, I always appreciate all my subscribers, and I thank you for all the words of encouragement, all the likes and comments. I appreciate you guys a lot. All right, you all have a good night.